Yo, what's good? Coming to you live, Scooter Powell, the casual boxing fan, aka the Ghost Rider of boxing. Coming to you live with casual boxing talk. What's good, man? Yo, I'm gonna let the room warm up a little bit. Let me switch my background up a little bit. Yo, man, so it's a cool day in boxing, fight week. Ryan Garcia about to fight Mario Barrios. I'm looking forward to it. Just stick with the Ghost Rider of boxing. I will be going live, giving my commentary. Coming up the 21st this Saturday. Looking forward to a spectacular evening of boxing. What's going on, man? Clifton Dennis, what's good, man? Clifton Dennis, welcome to the party, King. Yo, man. So Clifton said he was expecting this. We got fight week coming up, but I wanted to talk about. I'm gonna talk about the super friends of boxing too, man. Yeah. Yo. All right, holler at me, Clifton Dennis. What's good, man? What you want to holler at me about, man? What's going on, fam? Holler at me. What's good? Boom. Millen Films. Welcome to the party, King. What's good? Juice in my cup. What's good, man? Real talk. Sean Longway got Tank in too. Man, I'm hoping Tank be back soon, man. Real talk, man. Boxing need Tank Davis, man. Real talk, man. Welcome to the party, Kings. Yo, smash up the likes. Smash up the likes. Why Ken, what's good, fam? I sent out some links to the usual suspects. Real talk. Sean Longway. Bill Haney ducking Tank. He said in Andre interview, they know what's up because they know they got to come down to fight Tank, and there may be a rehydration clause. Mr. GF Low, what's good? Real talk. Clifton Dennis say, you lead the show, brother. I know you're going to bring up what's necessary. All right, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So, yeah, fight week coming up. Smash up the likes. Smash up the likes. Yeah, fight week coming up. I'm looking forward to it. Like I say, I'm coming live with the full reactions. Real talk. Sean Longway say Frank stopping Albright and Hitchens stopping Duarte. Yeah. I don't see Hitchens stopping Duarte. Frank could possibly stop Wu Albright, but Wu is an awkward, slick fighter who fights dirty. So Frank might have his hands full. That's all I'm saying. Like Keyshawn and Keyshawn Big Brother had more than enough of Wu Albright. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's an easy man to put to sleep. Just my opinion. I don't think he's an easy man to put to sleep. Hitchens in a dog fight, juice in my cup. Yeah, Duarte a tough dude. I'm gonna see what Hitchens got though, cause he ain't got that power that Garcia had when Garcia stopped Duarte. And Duarte's a tough fighter, man. Real talk. Sean Longway. Frank acting like Tank. I like it. Okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Nasta, what's good? Greetings from Russia. That's what's up, man. Salute to Russia, man. Love the pendulum style of boxing, man. Yo, big shout out to Dimitri Bivol, man. My N word, Dimitri Bivol. Real talk. I rock with Bivol. So yeah, man. So like we saying, this fight week should be kind of lit. Like I say, y'all know who I got. I gave y'all my picks. I got Ryan over Barrios. I got Hitchens over Duarte. I got Frank over Albright in a dog fight, of course. Them the main ones. John Parham, what's good? Coming live from across the pond. Boom, boom. Nasta, I'm from DC, but I'm in LA. Real talk. 901 Dre, salute, King. Smash up the likes. Smash up the likes. Yeah, man. So, we got some revelations too from my man Keyshawn Davis, the crash out king himself, man. Real talk. Oh yeah, Joaquin. I got Twan in that. I got Twan in a victory as well. Can't wait till they put respect on Gary. Yo, he finally starting to get. It's ironic, right? Because they like the names at 40 ducking him so much. Everybody wondering who is this dude. And then they look at him and they look at his record like that. He got a lot of knockouts. Is it a reason they don't want to fight this man? You know what I'm saying? And Twan said he got his last loss against Puyo because he was trying to outbox him. He should have went for to put him to sleep. Crunch time, what's good, fam? What's good? You know what I'm saying? So, but y'all heard what Crash Out said, right? Crash Out was like, man, he wasn't supposed to fight Ortiz. He said he was trying to fight Africa. He said Africa backed out of that fight. So I don't know if any truth to that, because Crash Out don't seem like a liar to me. Like, he may be a lot of things. Big dummy, maybe, right? Possibly. Crash Out, definitely. Liar, yet to be seen. I ain't got Keyshawn as a liar, bro. Real talk. Keyshawn be admitting shit. Keyshawn be admitting mental illness. Keyshawn be admitting, yeah, I done got dropped in sparring. Keyshawn is a pretty candid dude. I don't see him as a liar. So when he tell me Africa duck smoke, I'm gonna have to believe him. I'm gonna have to believe him because he proved himself to be a truth teller and a candid truth teller at that. Boom, boom. What's my man name? Red, what's good? Please shout out Uncle Darwin. Okay, real talk. Why can't Gary whipped all the big names in the amateurs? Yes, he did, including Boots. Juice in my cup. It was about money. Oh, it was about money. Africa wanted more money for that Keyshawn smoke, huh? Because Keyshawn said they was trying to give him that. He wanted that smoke. Africa backed out. Clifton Dennis, what's good? That's true. That was spoken about before the interview. Real talk. It smoked to that claim. It touched a few times. Okay. So if that's true, salute to Keyshawn Davis. Putting fear in the heart of Africa. Putting fear in the heart. So now I got to go back to that story he told about Africa right before his infamous crash out last year when he said he walked up to Africa and Africa had the stiff neck. He said he was all up in Africa facing Africa got a serious case of stiff neck, right? He said Africa was frozen. He said Africa froze up. Oh, stiff neck ass, misrepresenting BK, man. Making BK look bad. You let my man from VA come up there and give you the stiff neck like that, and then you duck the smoke, but get rah-rah on camera? Salute the big dummy crash out Keyshawn, man. Real talk. Cholis, what's good, fam? What's good? Smash up the likes. Smash up the likes. Yeah, man. So, but I'm looking at how niggas is moving, man. Keyshawn is a problem for niggas. Keyshawn is definitely a problem for niggas, man. And like I say, I ain't got the boy being a liar, bro. He ain't told one lie. He even told the truth about him and Shakur. He told it to my blood, Zaya Brooks Multimedia. He told the truth. He said, man, I asked Shakur about the shit. I asked him about it. Shakur said, nah. Shakur's out there to never fight. He said it. And that's the reason he mad at Zeb right now. Real talk. He mad at Zeb because Zeb posted the interview and I reposted it. But yeah, because him and Shakur, they the super friends. Shakur's Batman, this nigga's Robin. The Batman and Robin of boxing. Boom, boom. Clifton Dennis. I don't see it as a duck. Keyshawn is a challenge that brings very little reward, so you need good money. I'm not fighting that dude for fun. Yeah. All right. That's a solid point. Because Africa know very well Keyshawn could take his belt and end his run. Real talk. And then you know how it is. I hate to say it with black fighters, like he lose, his pay get cut in half. Real talk. Sean Longway, Keyshawn and Hitchens might stop Devin. Richardson Hitchens ain't stopping Devin. Devin will F around and beat Richardson Hitchens, but Keyshawn will put him to sleep, in my opinion, or put him on his back. Because Devin Balboa will keep getting up. As long as it's strength in his legs, Devin Balboa will get up. Dev does want that smoke. I ain't gonna hold you. I think Devin fights whoever Bill tell him to fight. And fight how his trainer tell him to fight him. I think Dev on that type of time. So, it's real popular to diss Day Haney, but I ain't dissing him. I just keep it real. Clifton Dennis, Keyshawn will lose to Devin if the fight next. It's a good fight, though. Clifton Dennis. Keyshawn versus Devin Haney at 47 is a damn good fight. And we all know Devin Chin will get tested against Keyshawn Davis. And does Devin have the power to test Keyshawn Davis's chin? That's the real question. Boom, juice in my cup. The speed of Dev gets Hitchens problems. Yeah, like I got Devin over Richards and Hitchens, bro. Real talk. Sean Longway. Haney got exposed by Ryan and Tank already. He got exposed by Ryan because they had a horrible game plan, but he did expose that chin. And that's why I think Keyshawn could beat him, bro. I think that's why Keyshawn want that smoke. And Keyshawn training with his big bro, the Batman and his Robin, right? Shakur Stevenson. And like, you know what I'm saying? He training with Shakur. That Shakur could get him prepped for Dev. And you see how Shakur do it. These niggas are the super friends of boxing, bro. They send each other at each other's ops. So Shakur don't want that Dev smoke. He'll send Keyshawn after him. You know, Keyshawn, this little crash out homie. Keyshawn to go after him, bruh. He sent Keyshawn on him. Keyshawn out there looking for the smoke. You know what I'm saying? Robbing himself. The Robin of boxing. The Robin of boxing. Real talk. Where we at? Clifton Dennis. But Keyshawn is on the way. Devin has to be careful. Facts. Keyshawn Davis is a very dangerous fight for Devin Haney. Keyshawn Davis is a very dangerous fight for everybody, including Shakur Stevenson. A very dangerous fight. Keyshawn must not be taken lightly. Real talk. Handling this crash out, dude, is like handling dynamite. You got to be careful. Real talk. Boom, boom. 901 Dre. Keyshawn will beat a lot of the so-called elite fighters. Yes, he will, bro. Keyshawn is that dude, man. When it come to fighting, Keyshawn that dude, bro. Sean Longway. Dev is the weakest link. I mean, like, Dev took that belt at 47. He the man at 47 right now. I'm going to give him his respect. Real talk. Mr. GF Low, what's good? Boom, boom. Tank. Madison. I don't get it. Donnie Williams, what's good? He can't F with Tank, sorry. Yo, Tank, we got to see Tank get out there and get some reps in, bruh. Tank got to get back to boxing and get them reps back in, bruh. Real talk. Clifton Dennis. Shakur doesn't fight like Devin. Shakur doesn't punch while moving. Doesn't stimulate the size. And I don't think Shakur can give him the looks he needs. I think Shakur can, he's had enough experience sparring with Devin Haney. I think has a high enough IQ to where he can point out things in Devin Haney's game that Keyshawn Davis can definitely take advantage of. That's what I think. As far as that goes, juice in my cup. Scoop, where your other partner at? I sent out links to all of them, man. Ain't nobody hit me back, you know what I'm saying? But the show must go on. Real talk, John Palm. Boom. Boom. All right. Here we go, John Palm. Tank beats Keys in a damn good scrap. Yeah, that'll be a fire fight, bro. Tank versus Keyshawn Davis will be like the best. That'll be the most casual, friendly fight in boxing. Tank versus Shakur gonna be a chess match. But if you want to see two Bammers just fighting that don't like each other, Tank versus Keyshawn Davis, crash out Keyshawn, that'll be one lit fight. Give me Tank Davis. Give me Tank Davis if Tank Davis got Calvin and Kenny in his corner. Because Kenny especially will know all the holes in Keyshawn's game. I would love to see that. Hello. Okay. I got Haney over everybody. All right. Boom, boom. Sean Longway. That's why Tank the GOAT. He ain't got no camp like the Ringling brothers. Yo, that's the Batman and Robin. Me Robin. He the Robin of boxing. Shakur is Batman. You know, Shakur need prep time. He'll figure out any opponent, even Superman, right? So Shakur is Batman, and Keyshawn crash out. Keyshawn is Robin. That's what's up with that. Where we at? Jule, what's good? Key versus Shakur, who wins and how? Honest opinion. I think Keyshawn wins that fight. Because he meaner. He could cut the ring off. He matches Shakur athletically. Shakur can't hurt him. And he's very familiar with Shakur's style. They both seasoned Olympians. They both can box. Keyshawn got that dog in him, though. Keyshawn can box but loves to fight. Smash up the likes. That's how I look at it. I think Keyshawn is a definite problem for Shakur Stevenson, and that's why Shakur Stevenson don't really want that smoke. But you know what I'm saying? I'm going to call it what it is. Keyshawn kind of got sunned up. So I'm going to just say I don't think Keyshawn can match up the skills of Shakur Stevenson. I think he doubting himself. Real talk. Or he just a big dummy. Real talk. Time, what's good, fam? What's good? You already know it, man. Salute. 901 Dre. Ryan knocking out Barrios within 8. I got Ryan winning that fight too. Real talk. Sean Longway. Tank is Iron Man. He in the cave putting in the work with nothing. Ha ha. We gonna see. I can't wait for Tankhead to get back in the game. Lady Snowblood, what's good? Welcome to the party, Queen. Sean Longway, Barrios winning unanimous decision. We'll see. Give me Ryan in that. Cedric Williams, welcome to the party, King. What's good? Keyshawn all day against Shakur. It takes a savage to whip Shakur. Exactly. You got to fight Core. And I think Keyshawn knows that. He wouldn't even try to outbox Core. He would use boxing skills, of course. But he's coming in. He knows to beat Core, you got to come in there to fight. You got to come in there ready to fight. Real talk. 901 Dre. I still want to see Core versus Shot. Even though I got Core in that, I think Core is afraid to give O'Shaquie Foster that shot for a reason. Real talk. Jay Good. Peace, King. What's good? I got Keyshawn crashing out soon. Oh, hilarious. He's sick of the question everybody asking him about his butt buddy. Ha ha ha. And you got salute to Cam and Mace for putting the press on Youngin. Cam and Mace put the press on Keyshawn like exactly how I would have did it, man. And I love the way they did it, man. Because like Mace was direct, right? But Cam did that OG shit. You know how the OGs used to get young niggas to fight? He told the nigga, come on, Key. You think you want a skill level of Shakur, though? Shakur, you think you want a skill level of one of the best in boxing? You really think you want his level? Keyshawn was just looking at this nigga like, he ain't say nothing, right? He ain't say nothing. And then, but Cam got him to speak out on that. Got him saying, man, nobody better than me. Nobody better than me. So, right? So, yo, it's niggas like Cam, bruh. Cam is that dude that'll make the youngest fight each other. You could tell. An elite instigator. Salute to Cam with that the elite instigating question. Real talk. Yeah, Cedric Williams pressing the action. Real talk. We at with it. Time. They both asked the fighters, and Shakur Stevenson said he's not going to fight Keyshawn. And Keyshawn said, I'm not ever going to fight my brother. Yeah, how long will that last, though? Batman and Robin. I think Shakur wants to make that an issue more than Key. Because, I'm going to keep my foot on the gas with this. I'm not letting up. They already let it be known that they don't like me doing that. And you notice now, everybody else, nobody letting it go. It's becoming a topic, bruh. It's becoming an issue. Nobody's letting it go. Real talk. And like, interviewers are growing a pair of nuts now and not letting them get that pass. Real talk. Crunch time. Cam and Mace don't F with Jay Prince or Shakur. Remember that. Yeah, true. But they sure put the press on Keyshawn, didn't they? They put the press on Keyshawn, bro. Real talk. Mr. G Flow, neighborhoods. That's what's good, man. That's what's good. You know, yo, you be at the fights in Long Beach. Real talk. Where we at with it, man? King Cook, what's good? Good cards coming up this weekend. Facts. I'll be covering it. I will definitely be covering it. You know how we get down. I'll be there covering all the fights. I'll be going live for 7 hours. Real talk. Mr. G Flow, Pitbull. Who Pitbull fighting? Pitbull got a fight coming up. Tank be making these Bammers famous, man. Making them famous. Boom, boom, King Cook. Word, I want to see Cam and Mace get Bill on that show with Keyshawn. Yep. And you saw Cam was trying to make that happen. Cam was definitely trying to make that happen. Jewel, what's good? Shields versus Fran. Who wins and how? I got Shields in that. Shields by decision. Crunch time. Easy money this weekend. We gonna see crunch time. We gonna see who your picks crunch time. Sean Longway. Tank might give Shockey and Devin the fight. Before Beavis and Butthead. Hilarious. Real talk. Real talk. All right, yo, cool, Mr. GF Low. Hope to see you up there, man. Real talk. Yo, salute to my brother Lawrence King. Yeah, real talk. Time was good. When I seen it, I said Keyshawn fell for the okey doke. Real talk. When Keyshawn said he's the best fighter, now you're going to have to be more. And now you're going to have more people asking him if the best fighter between him and Shakur. That's real talk. They're going to have to answer that. I like the way Cam presented that. That's old school. That's old school. How you make the youngest on the block. You know when the OGs was on the block trapping and the young niggas be out there and the OGs want to see them fight and they make the youngest fight, but they'll be betting on the side betting on the youngest knuckling up. Cam one of them type of niggas, man. You could tell. You could tell. Real talk. Tammy Jackson, what's good, Queen? Tammy said, hey, Scooter, who wins between who? Oh, Crunch Time, welcome to Harlem. Tammy, you took the comment down. Yo, Lady Snowblood, salutes. Yo, thanks for the medal, Queen. Lady Snowblood, thanks for the medal. Tammy, I ain't get to read your comment. You retracted it. Real talk. Yeah, Crunch Time. That's Harlem, baby. That's Harlem, baby. Yeah, I already know. Man. Yeah. But you know it is what it is. Smash up the likes. Smash up the likes. Cedric Williams. Do you think if Ryan lose this weekend, do you think it's over for Ryan? Or is he still a big draw because of his following? If he lose to Barrios, it's a wrap. If he lose to Barrios, it's a wrap. He can't lose to Barrios. He lose to Barrios, man, it's not the same guy anymore, bro. Real talk. Cedric Williams, what's good? Do you think I read that. Real talk. Time, what's good? Scooter, that's a fact. Cam used to play basketball with the best players in New York, and you can only imagine the OGs telling him, you can't bet Skip to my Lou. Oh, he wasn't better than Skip. Skip to my Lou, baby, yeah. The N1 mixtape king. Yo, Skip was out there making Bama's look stupid. Skip was making Bama's look stupid. Salute to Ray for Austin, man. Real talk. Clifton Dennis. If Ryan lose, it's still things for him. It is, but he won't have the same appeal. Real talk. Tammy Jackson. Okay, putting money on it. All right, that's what's up. Put money on it. Yeah, I got Ryan. Crunch Time. Frank the Ghost Martin. Twan, Africa, Ryan Garcia. Them your picks. All right, yo. I like them picks, fam. I like it. Those are all the safe picks. I think Ryan versus Barrios is the most 50-50 of all them fights. Real talk. Time. And that's what I'm saying about Cam. Play it again. Skip to my Lou. Real talk, bruh. Real talk. Yeah, you know, Cam got that in him. Like, yo, he can get them youngins. Cam will make them youngins fight each other. If it was up to Cam, get them youngins in the room, they both turn on Cam because they be getting mad at his questions. But I like how he did that. It's like, come on, Key, you ain't better than Core. Yo, you better than Core. For real, my nigga. You better than Core? Come on, man. Keep it real. Keep it real. Like, salute to Cam for that one, bruh. Salute to Cam on that one, bruh. Crunch Time. I'm doing a side bet on Barrios for split decision. Okay, on the upset. Okay. Going with the money crunch. You trying to get that money. It's like hitting the lottery. You went to lottery with Barrios. And I know I went with Barrios early, but I was looking at it. Barrios do get hit a lot. And old slow Manny Pacquiao was catching him. Clifton Dennis, like DMX and Belly. Crawford got to do it. Okay, it's got to be up to Crawford. Time. You see how he got Adrian Broner out of there? Yeah, yo. Cam played Adrian Broner, bruh. Cam, my nigga. But he played Adrian Broner. He got him up on the show drunk, got him acting stupid, then kicked him off the show. But you know, that's AB fault, man, for being an alcoholic. Just keep it real, man. Yo, boom, boom. What's that? Leo Alvarez. Yo, greetings from North Korea, man. Oh, you must be in the Army. You must be in the Army. The show reached North Korea? Wow. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. You must be on the border. the border of North and South Korea. Salute, man. Yo, salute. Man, appreciate your service, King. Appreciate it, Leo. Real talk, crunch time. AB was on some ish. Yeah, AB a full-blown addict at this point, man. I hope that brother gets some help. I hope he's able to get a hold of his addiction. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Time. I keep telling people people can play with him, but nobody want to listen to me. Only Scooter want to listen to me. Haha, that's what's up. Yo, Sean Longway. Yeah, he down there with Kim Jong-un. Yeah. Tell that Bama to chill. Don't press the button. Keep them nukes planted. We would hate to take North Korea off the map. USA, baby. Real talk. USA all day. Why Kim? What's good? Don't let Kim find out. Yeah, he gotta be military. He gotta be military. He gotta be like on the border. Boom, boom. Remember the sense in Belly when DMX got the YN. Yeah, that scene in Belly. Yeah, got the two YNs pulling them sticks out. Yeah, right there. And while he fire up the backwood, laughing. Got them youngins to smoke each other. You right, that's Cam, bro. That's Cam. Real talk. You gonna let them talk to you like that? Oh, no, you gonna let them talk to you like that? You know what I'm saying, bitch? Ain't no bitch in me. Yo, he gonna have them niggas just like that. He gonna turn Batman and Robin against each other. Real talk. Boom. Crunch time, bro. About to hang for watching Scooter and the casual boxing talk. Yeah. He pirated something if he in North Korea. Boom. Yeah, crunch time. North Korea, the only internet they allowed is Kim Jong-un is the greatest of all time. Kim Jong-un is from the bloodline of Christ. Right? Kim Jong-un, your fearless leader. Kim Jong-un makes the sun shine. Ain't that the type of shit they get over in North Korea? And we don't need no niggas like that on this planet. Real talk. We do not need people like that on this planet, bruh. Real talk. But yeah, yo, smash up the likes. We up in here, man. We up in here. Leo Alvarez, do I like UFC? Yeah, I like UFC. I done got more. I used to be in it from UFC 1. Like I actually watched UFC 1, 2, and 3. Then I lost interest in it. Then Rampage Jackson brought me back into it. Right? And then I started to lose interest again. Then John Jones brought me back into it. So yeah, I'm a UFC fan for sure. Definitely a UFC fan. Rampage Jackson will always be my knuckle, man. I rock with that dude, man. Matter of fact, speaking of Rampage Jackson, y'all saw what happened to Dean the Great at the Rampage Jackson event? Did y'all see Dean the Great get stole on at the Rampage Jackson event? It was the one Bama that slapped him, but this dude straight, like he held the glass right here, sizing him up, dropped the glass, turned with the hook. He didn't load up on it or nothing. That was lit. Yo, I'm telling you, bro, that was a thing of beauty. The way the white boy did that shit, he was like, okay, keep talking. He said, I don't like your attitude, and I really don't like your tone, right? And then, Dean just kept talking smack. But he just holding his champagne glass. He just let it go, balled up his fist, turned with that bitch. I was like, damn! He lit Dean up, bruh. He lit Dean up. Got lit up, bruh. Put him on his back. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. I never hesitate to put an N-word on his back. Woo! Dean the Great, you made us look bad, bruh. Yeah, crunch time, because he threw that hook correctly. He threw it with the fist and the bow, and he protected his chin. So he came across with it, right? He didn't load up. He threw it from where it was. It was like it started from the ground. You could see he twisted his hip, got full torque, lit Dean ass up. Lit Dean the Great ass up, bruh. Real talk, man. Real talk. That's my bike, punk. Facts. Facts, why I can't. Yo, I can't lie. I love seeing that happen to Dean the Great. I ain't gonna hold you, man. My man be trolling big time, bruh. He kind of deserve that. He kind of deserve that. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, crunch time. That's what a Debo look like. See, that's a real Debo. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney is not a Debo. That dude, that YT guy, that YT UFC fighter was a Debo. But Dean was up in his face talking smack. Like Dean had that coming, bruh. He had that coming, bruh. King Cook, he ain't smack him. He stole on him. He turned with that joint. Turned his hip, turned his torso, right? Had it right here. He threw it from where it was. It was bam. He ain't wind up. He didn't do none of that. Dropped the glass, turned on him, man. He was able to turn that shit over, man. Hit Dean behind the ear. Lit his shit talking ass up, man. That was a joy to see. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. That was a joy to see. That shit, I watched that shit like 100 times. Over and over and over. I had that joint on loop. I looped that joint, man. It was cracking me up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because when watching a troll get popped like that, yeah, real talk. Yo, real talk, crunch time. That YT guy did a service for everyone, man. Did a service for the boxing community. Because I ain't like seeing Dean run up in real fighter's face. And when he ran up in Shakur's face. Come on, man. Come on, man. Cedric Williams. Yep. The power came from the hips. He turned with that joint. Matter of fact, I'm going to do a video to that from this right here. Held the champagne glass, dropped it, didn't load up. Loaded up from the ground up. And just turned from the hips to the torso to Dean the Great's jaw. Bing! Bing! He threw that joint correctly, bro. Elbow came behind it. Shoulder protected his chin. And then just walked away. Bruh, that was heat, man. Yo, salute to that dude. I forgot Slim's name, man. I forgot his name, bruh. And I don't usually get hyped to see a YT guy clean a brother's clock like that. But that nigga had it coming. Dean the Great had that shit coming. Real talk. No racism involved in that. That boy had that coming the way he was running his mouth. Real talk. Yeah, real talk, King Cook. Like, everybody playing that troll shit out, bruh. That troll shit getting tired, man. Real talk. Sean Longway. Shakur and Dean got something in common. They talk a lot until they meet the real bully. Tank. Shakur backs it up in the ring, though. Shakur backs it up in the ring. Hannibal, what's good? Welcome to the party, King. Say Tank ain't no bully. Tank ain't no bully. What you got to say, man? See, you talking about Tank. You talk about every time you on here, I be talking Tank, and you pull up talking Tank, Hannibal. Hannibal, you pull up talking Tank. Come on, Slim. Smash up the likes. Smash up the likes. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Let me see right here. Why can't Dean want to file a lawsuit? Wow, bruh. Wow, if Dean filed a lawsuit, he's a ban. We know what that's an acronym for. Because ain't nothing worse than a ban, bruh. You can't be running up trolling people for sport and then want to sue them when they retaliate. Boom, boom, real talk, man. Yeah, I seen the slap Hannibal, but that was another guy that slapped him. I think that was a Latino brother that slapped him. But this was a YT guy that stole on him. Stole on him. Yo, I like the way he did it, though. Like, it was a street fight technique that he used. He was like, okay, I'm drinking. I'm drinking my champagne. Drops the glass, winds up. Drops the glass, balls up the fist, winds up. Pop! All in one motion. All in one motion. Real talk. Where we at with it? Crunch time. Nah, Dean trying to make a Jake Paul card. Rampage on it. That was scripted. Whoo, he got stole on, bro. You sure that was scripted? That boy got stole on, bro. I don't think, yo, you ain't scripting no fight like that for me. Not for me, bro. We could do a slap, but you ain't just stealing on me like that, bro. That was crazy work. Yeah, Hannibal, he had the cup in his hand. He did it real slick. That was a slick move. I ain't gonna lie. That's perfect for a bar fight. You know what I'm saying? You holding your bottle of beer, motherfucker, talking slick at the bar. You say, man, listen, man, like, how about, let's have a drink, buddy. What? Bing! Drop the bottle, turn, man, twist, bam! That's the Dean the Great right there. Real talk. Niggas gonna try that move, bro. I wonder how many brothers gonna try that move at the bar. You know? Real, but you gotta know how to throw a punch, though. You gotta know how to throw a punch to do that. Boom, Jay Good, what's good? Diddy was trying to get the guy wife in his face for real. Oh, for real? He was trying to get his wife in his, oh wow, that's crazy. You out there playing with a man's wife, you playing with your life. I'm just saying. Cause he gotta go home to that. You know what I'm saying? Like you playing with the man's wife, you playing with your life. It's real talk. Y'all remember when my man Mayorga put hands on Shane Mosley's wife backside? Y'all remember that? They gave it a little pop on the behind, pop. Yeah, Shane made him pay for that. Sugar Shane made him pay for that. Yeah, you know. But yeah, so, yo, salute to that guy, man, for clocking, cleaning Dean the Great's clock. Real talk. Real talk. Casual boxing talk, man. Smash up the likes. Smash up the likes. Yeah, so I'm definitely going live for the fights. You know what I'm saying? I got the DAZN package, you know. So I'm going live on all the fights. You know, Turkey earned it, man. So Turkey put on his cards be so lit. I'm like, you know what? I'm getting the 12 pay-per-view package. Why not? Why not? You know what I'm saying? My channel about boxing. Turkey done proved to me he gonna put on the fights we want to see. So I'm with it. I rock with Turkey, man. Real talk. Jay Good. Boom, boom. Where we at? Joaquin, what's good? Larry Wills gave Dean the real Will Smith treatment. Sean Longway. Dean would fit right in with the Shakur and Key. Shakur and Key would beat Dean ass, bruh. Shakur and Keyshawn would beat the fool out of Dean the Great. Real talk, crunch time. Let's get it, Scoop. We here to support. What's up, crunch time? Facts. I hope to see y'all there because I will be there on the 21st. I'll definitely be there on the 21st. Yeah, Hannibal, it's a real solid card, man. It's a real solid card. I'll say it again. I got Ryan. By knockout. I got Africa by decision. I got Twan by knockout, and I got who else on that card? I forgot, man. Keep slipping my mind. I smoke too much, y'all. I smoke way too much. I just talked about it. I be smoking way too much, my nigga. Like real talk. Who else on that card, man? Yeah. So I got Twan, Africa, Ryan. Who else on that card, man? Let me see. Twan, Africa, Ryan. Who else on that card, man? Yeah, solid card. Yo, y'all tell me what I forgot, man. I smoke too much. Speaking of that, I need to twist something up. Man. Real talk. Hey. Smoke tree every day. Yeah, man. So looking forward to it. I'm gonna be calling it. I'll probably go on because I think Twan gonna be. I'm gonna cover 4 fights for sure. I'm gonna jump on for the prelims too, but I'll be. Oh yeah, Frank did go small. I got Frank by decision. Appreciate you 901 Dre. So that's what I got. Frank by decision, Africa by decision, Twan by knockout, Ryan by knockout. And my 4 picks. Yeah. I know like Frank versus Wu, that's gonna be a tough fight. I think Hannibal, I think Wu is too awkward for Frank to knock out. But I got Frank, I think Frank is way more athletic. And Frank became a better boxer. Boom. Yo, Kyle, what's good, my nigga? Billy the Snowman, stay on that list, man. Billy the Snowman, I ain't see the new list. But I know my man Robin is looking for him. Yo, Kai. Crash Out Keyshawn, a.k.a. Robin, is looking for him. And that's a dangerous fight for Devin Haney, bro. Crunch time. You say you got Frank for the knockout. Okay. Sean Longway got Barrios, Frank, Africa, and Twan. I ain't mad at you. Ain't mad at you. Real talk. Boom. Hannibal say Barrios may pull the upset. Goosen knows Ryan's flaws. Yeah, he do. Yeah, he do. Goosen only worked with Ryan once, though. Goosen was there with Ryan for the tank fight. So he don't really know Ryan Garcia like that, but Goosen does know boxing. And for real, Goosen was there just to get a check at that point. You remember what he said? Say, you don't really train Ryan Garcia. He pretty much knows what he wants to do. When Goosen said that, I was like, oh, this boy just there to get a check. He like, you know what? Fuck him. Goosen was like, fuck it. Work out, don't work out. I'm still going to get paid. And if I don't get paid, I'm going to sue your ass. Real talk. Real talk. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the fam. I need the whole fam to pull up, man. All the fam, pull up. Real talk. John Parham. I placed Frank and Ryan for the KO with Gary winning and Africa losing. Oh, wow. You got Africa losing? John Parham, you got Africa losing? Wow. Wow. You got Wu beating no. Wu fighting Frank. You got Africa losing, fam. Wow. Yeah, 901 Dre Goosen about that paper. He was like, man, pay me, man. He went there, Ryan, talking about, I don't want to do this today. I don't want to do that today. Fuck you, pay me, bro. Real talk. You think you're going to beat Tank Davis like this? It ain't happening, fam. So, yeah, Goosen was there just to get a check. So, yeah, it ain't like Joe Goosen got all Ryan's secrets or whatever. And Ryan ain't got no secrets. Tank told y'all, all he got is the hook. He got fast hands, a tough chin, and a left hook from hell. That's what he got. Power lifted. Welcome to the party, King. Real talk. Why Kim? Duarte been looking good. Yeah. Duarte been looking good. Looking good. I got Africa beating him though. I got Africa beating him, bro. I think Africa's a much better boxer. I think Africa been in there with guys with power his whole career. Like, you know what I'm saying? When he was riding tank nuts out there at Upton, you know what I'm saying? Getting in work with Tank. I think Africa got what it take to beat him, bro. Oscar Duarte was up at the press sounded like Canelo. Why can't Ryan? Are you okay? I remember that. The Mongolia dude, hilarious. Duarte no scrub and definitely not worried about Africa. Yeah, I hear you, Palm. I think Africa's a much better, slicker boxer than him. I think Africa gonna control the distance with that jab. I think Africa could keep him off of him. Juice in my cup. Ryan don't even throw the right. I can't even see him beating Barrios. We will see. Tammy Jackson. What? Wait, Africa gonna lose. Y'all come on, family. Help me out. Thanks, Scooter. Yo, Africa ain't losing. I don't see Africa losing. Cedric Williams, Rolly the real bully. Nah, Slim. Rolly got to answer for what Conor Ben did to him in front of Turkey. Rolly lost all bully points by letting Conor Ben come to his country and chump him up like that. He straight chumped Rolly up. He took all Rolly cool points. Bruh. He straight biatched Rolly Romero, man. I felt bad for Rolly. I'm like, damn, Rolly, do something, man. Do something, Rolly. Don't let him do you like that, bruh. Come on, Rolly. I fucks with you, man. Don't let this dude do you like that, Rolly. Come on, man. Man, he made Rolly look bad, bro. Yeah. Yo, base. Yeah, base 6. Base 6, real talk. Base 651. Yes, Rolly versus Ben. I want to see that. Because Rolly got an answer for that, bruh. You can't let this dude do you like that, man. Hannibal said Debo Dev had Rolly speaking French. Yeah, I saw that sparring footage. Dev was whipping Rolly ass. I saw that. Juice in my cup. That pressure Lamos put on Hitchens. I think Duarte got a shot. Okay. Cedric said, why ninjas don't be calling him out then? I mean, people do call him out. Rolly be turning fights down. Rolly smart. Rolly know he could get the big fights or he'll fight for a belt. He'll get the big fights or fight for a belt. Rolly fights who they tell him to fight. But yeah, juice in my cup. Lamos put pressure on Hitchens, but Hitchens is a dope boxer, bro. I ain't gonna hate on him on that. The boy got hands. The boy he's slick. He got hands, he got feet. Africa can box. He just don't got power. Africa can definitely box. You know, all that time he spent with Shakur, too. Oh, y'all give me a minute. I'm gonna roll my spliff. Excuse me while I roll my spliff. Yeah. We up in here. Live, casual boxing talk, man. Smash up the likes. Smash up the likes. We up in here. I'm taking a spliff break. Boom, boom. Oh, boom. That juice in my cup. That match, Rolly well. Yeah, Rolly versus Conor Ben will be a firefight. I got Conor Ben in that. Rolly versus Conor Ben is a firefight, and I got Conor Ben in that because I think Conor Ben got a better chin than Rolly. Both of them Bama's going to be getting hit. Both of them Bama's going to be getting hit. Both of them Bama's got weak defense, power, but Ben got better offense. Boom, real talk. Twisting one up real quick, you know. LA style. Zigzag style, you feel me? Zigzag style. Roll a quick one. Boom. Base 6651. What's good? He got heavy body shot though. Yeah, yo, Rolly got power. Rolly got power, but I think Ben got faster hands. I think Ben will put Rolly on his back. I got Ben putting Rolly on his back, bruh. Sure. Yo, peace to the gods. There we go. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ray Moss, Ben is a badass. Y'all say what y'all, I like Carter Ben. Even when he's talking that shit about Tank, that's his opinion. I'm gonna tell you what I liked about the way Conor Ben talked shit about Tank. The way he said it like a nigga who really do it, right? Because he didn't say, I do this to him and I do that to him. He said, yo, if he did that to my daughter or my niece, that wouldn't be good. That was gangster. I like that. He said if Tank did that to his daughters or his niece, that wouldn't be good. That shit was gangster to me. He didn't say, I'm gonna do this to him, I'm gonna do that to him. He said, that wouldn't be good. I fuck with that. That's a nigga who would really do something. Think about it. That's the type of nigga that would really do something. Real talk. Mag 7 life was good. Can't wait till Tank come back to boxing. Dry as hell without him, man. Yo, real talk, man. But I mean, boxing ain't dry. I mean, I love boxing, but I feel what you're saying. It's more exciting when Tank fighting. Real talk. I'm gonna keep that. That's 100. Sean long way. Ben ducking Boots and Tank. Everybody ducking Boots right now. But Tank, I think him and Tank, the size difference is too great. I don't think Tank will fight him. But Tank did fight him, that'll be lit, but that size difference is way too great. Tank could pull him down to 40, and I don't know if he could make 40. Tank damn sure wouldn't fight him at 47, in my opinion. Cedric Williams, he a London gangster, straight up. Yeah, I mean, I respect Conor Ben. I totally respect Conor Ben. Boom. Hannibal was good. Tank gonna come back and fight Manny Pacquiao. I told you that. Why? Because that's the biggest money fight for PDC. That's an in-house mega fight. Talk Mag 7 life was good. Yeah, but Scooter, you missing the part. Conor is It's a fraud because Shakur punched the female. Yeah, you know, messing up ponytails. Messing up ponytails. You right. You right. But Cool getting a pass on that for some reason. You know what I'm saying? Cool getting a pass on that. They trying to say that was in his past. Boom, boom. Jay Good. I rewatched the Tank versus Frank fight earlier. Yeah, that was good. Like, people want to see Tank's skills at cutting off the ring. That fight to show it to you. Because Frank was being elusive. Frank was sticking and moving. But once he figured Frank out, got him in that corner, Frank ain't know what to do. Boom. Hannah will say, nobody want to see that ish. Okay. Base 6651. What's good? All right, so how we let Pac-Man skip everybody? Manny could do what he want to do. Manny could do what he want to do. Let's just keep it real. Manny Pacquiao is an OG vet who done fought everybody. Manny does no smoke. Manny's an 8th division champion. Manny Pacquiao is that dude. And still fighting to his old age. PBC gave him the draw because they could still see that we can make money with this dude. So, you know, I ain't shitting on Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was that dude, bruh. Exactly. Manny 47, crunch time. Exactly. Manny can do what he want to do. Manny can skip the line if he want to skip the line. He earned the right. Real talk. Manny still make money. Manny still make money. But I ain't gonna hold you though. I would like to see Manny retire rich though. I don't want to see him keep boxing to the point to where he gonna lose his senses, bro. Yeah, Sean Longway. Tank a top prize fighter. Yes, he is. Millen Films. Tank with Leo Santa Cruz, Manny Pacquiao. Facts. Facts. Tank would catch him. Tank would catch him and put him to sleep. Manny Pacquiao is the closest thing Tank would get to that Jake Paul payday. Oh, I gotta switch my mic out real quick. Give me a second. I might freeze up for a hot second. Hold on. Let me know if y'all can hear me in the chat. Had to switch the mic out real quick. Mag 7 Life say we gotta rewatch Tank versus Roach. Tank won that fight. Okay. All right, crunch time. Appreciate that, King. Sean Longway. Boom, boom. Tank going Leo Santa Cruz, Key and Dev. I want to see Tank fight. You talking about fights I want to see? Tank versus Keyshawn is a fight I want to see. Like, real talk. Tank versus Shakur is the fight that need to happen. But if I had a choice between Tank versus Shakur or Tank versus Keyshawn, I would want to see Tank versus Keyshawn because I know that's not going to be a boxing match. That is not going to be a boxing match. They going to be throwing hands like two youngins in middle school fighting over the same girl. They going to be throwing hands, you know what I'm saying? Like just two niggas who just got straight up disdain for each other. They gonna be throwing hands like two niggas in the same car, right? In the feds who really got real beef on the streets. They gonna be throwing hands, bruh. That will not be a boxing match. That will be the fight of the ages. Tank Davis versus Crash Out Keyshawn will be the fight of the ages, bruh. I'm telling you. And Tank will win that fight. Tank will win that fight. Miss Joe Webb, what's good, Queen? On crunch time. Yeah, I think Tank knocks out Shakur, or Shakur runs like crazy. Runs for his life. Sean Longway got Tank stopping everybody like Tyson. Shakur might be able to avoid a knockout. He's that elusive. But in order to do that, he's going to have to cost himself the fight because he's going to have to pull another De Los Santos type fight. Because Tank could cut that ring off on his ass. Real talk. Real talk. Sean Longway. Tank boxing IQ is the most underrated thing on earth. It totally is, bro. It totally is. But people that know boxing could see it in the ring that the nigga got a high IQ. Hannibal say Shakur would embarrass Tank. I don't see it. Embarrass Tank? I don't see it. He could possibly beat Tank, but I don't think he would. But I think as time goes on, the odds stack more into Shakur's favor. Embarrass Tank? That's different. He can't embarrass Tank, bro. I don't see it. John Parham. Tank beats Shakur unless it goes 12. Okay. But if it goes, it depends on how it go 12 though. Crunch time. Because Tank versus Shakur could end up looking like Tito Trinidad versus Oscar De La Hoya. When Shakur get the early rounds and think he gonna run away to a victory, and the judges will be like, nah, we ain't letting you beat Tank like that, Slim. We ain't letting you beat Tank like that by running, bro. You better engage. You better put the stamp on this victory. Crunch time. Shakur looked great against a horrible T.O. Let that sink in. Sean Longway. Tank really got death in his hands. That skill is illegal. He only 5'5". Yeah. And see, like I always say, it's not because of power. It's because of timing and accuracy. Tank is deadly. $1 million. Welcome to the party, King. Boom, boom. Oh, you ain't missed much. You ain't missed much. Yeah. Mag 7 Life was good. Tank can outbox Shakur. Yeah, I think Tank could cut off the ring on him. Tank could cut off the ring on him. That would technically be outboxing him. If Tank could cut off the ring on him and get Shakur into that shell, get Shakur playing catch and shoot, I think Tank wins that fight. Like that, he puts Shakur down. Down at least, knockout at best. Crunch time. Shakur chin ain't get tested yet either. Tank could take a punch. Yeah, Tank got a much better chin, facts. And Shakur ain't got the power to knock Tank Davis out. And Tank lump up, but he don't get cut. He don't cut easy, but he bruise easy. And that's just because he a light-skinned nigga. Hannibal. I lost hope in Tank challenging himself. He will never fight Shakur like he fought never. He will never fight Shakur like he never fought Haney. You might be right. You might be right. Like I say, this ain't a Tank fan channel. Everything Tank do ain't perfect. So I just call it how it is. You know what I'm saying? Life is good. Welcome to the party, King. That's what's up. Ray Ramos. Tank has real power. Yeah, because power is speed plus timing. And Tank got that. All facts. All facts. And when he got the Bible, sizing up his ops, every time he got the Bible, they know exactly how Tank gonna get the knockout, which is crazy work. Crazy work. No matter how the fight looking, we know Tank gonna get the knockout. Crazy work, bruh. The reason he looked bad against Lamont Roach Jr. is because he disrespected the team he came up with. He totally disrespected Calvin and Kenny, bruh, with that two head coaches bullshit. Crunch time. Shakur was that guy. He would have knocked out T.O. He could have stopped T.O. He didn't want to. Hannibal. Tank is the most complete fighter today, but bruh got to push these fighters. Yeah, facts. Facts. Pharaoh Kush, my nigga, what's good, King? The Bible never beat Moses. You never beat Wally Moses. Well, the Bible's #1 fighter is Tank. Because he know Tank so well. He know what Tank is capable of. Sean Longway, Jesus is King. Yes, indeed. Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. Yes, indeed. Placed on one above him. Real talk. Real talk. The real Yahshua. Not Cicero Borgia. The real Yahshua, though. Real talk. Life is good. What's good? It's crazy to me how fans sleep on Tank, but Shakur is the most dangerous. He if that's not delusion, then what am I? Then I'm a duck, and I'm not, and I didn't duck, and I didn't drink. But then I'm drunk. Okay, Tom. Let me read that again. Life is good. It's crazy how fans keep sleeping on Tank, but Shakur is the most dangerous. If that's not delusion, then I'm drunk and I don't drink. Facts. Facts. Shakur is dangerous as fuck, bro. Shakur is that dude, bro. I ain't gonna hate on him, man. Like the Shakur is that dude. Only people I see beating him is Tank and Keyshawn. I only see Tank and Keyshawn beating him, bro. Shakur is that nigga. I ain't gonna tell you, I be roasting the Bama, right? But I ain't gonna hate on him. I will roast Shakur, but I won't hate on him. He is definitely that dude. Miller Films. Lamont been studying Tank since Tank fought Hector, so he was ready. Lamont made Tank better. Nobody beats Tank now. Yeah, but Tank also disrespected the Bible and Calvin. He disrespected them. He totally did. He turned Hollywood on him. Hannibal, Keyshawn ain't beating Shakur. I got Keyshawn in that fight. If they fight, I got Keyshawn in that fight. Because I think to beat Shakur Stevenson, you got to have skill plus have a certain level of dog in you. And you got to realize that you won't beat him in a boxing match. You got to have the elite boxing skills, but be willing to go in there and fight. Pharaoh Kush, right? Because if he could, he would try. He's a crash out. Ha ha ha. So you said Key scared. Pharaoh Kush, you said Key scared. I think Key just a big dummy. I think he's just a dummy. That's all. I think he's just a dummy, but he got potential face of boxing talent. Like Key could be that guy, bro. Cedric Williams, real talk. Hashtag Shakur versus Keyshawn. Yeah, we ain't falling for that brother bullshit no more, Slim. You know who run with that bullshit? Shakur Stevenson fans. Shakur Stevenson fans. There is no real Keyshawn Davis fan on this planet that says they should never fight because they brothers. Nobody's running with that. Nobody's running with that. Especially his Virginia fan base. Then them VA niggas don't play that. Come on, man. Real talk. Sean Longway. See, Channels is out here on Jay Prince and Bill Haney payroll. For sure. Miss Joette. Scoot, I love Kenny, but he went a little Hollywood. Oh wow. You talking about Kenny? And we don't know what happened behind closed doors, right? Who went Hollywood? You talking about Kenny Ellis or Keyshawn? I mean, like, who you talking about? Miss Joette, who you talking about? Coach Kenny the Bible definitely ain't Hollywood. He's a B more OG to the blood. Base 6651. What's good? Key learned from Shakur though. Uh, ain't the student not supposed to fight the teacher? Nah, we ain't going for that one, Base. We ain't going for that one, Base. Nah, Base, we ain't going for that one, bruh. Pharaoh Kush. Uh, if the fight happens, Cool gonna get tired of hearing it and bring it. Oh man. Boom. No, I'm talking about Coach Kenny. He was on every podcast, every channel, doing interviews, and doing interview after interview. And Tank got mad because they were saying shit he didn't want to be said. Well, Tank a little sensitive sometimes, bruh. You gotta respect Coach Kenny's. You got Miss Joey. You gotta respect Coach Kenny, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a Tank fan, but I ain't gonna be like everything he do is right. Coach Kenny and Coach Calvin is the reason he's Tank Davis. So it's like, let that man can say whatever he want to say. He a grown ass man. On top of that, he your OG. On top of that, he give you everything you need, real talk, to handle your ops. Respect the OGs. Tank went Hollywood, and that's why Lamar Roach embarrassed him. God had to humble that man. God had to humble him. Real talk. And Tank is still my nigga though. Yeah, Hannibal, Kenny, and Calvin are underrated. Real talk. Cedric Williams, like Tyson told Floyd and Zab, y'all gonna have to fight one day. And what happened? They fought. Facts. Best friends. Yep. Monday. Talk the BS and walk it. Real talk. Ain't no friends in boxing. It ain't no friends in boxing. They got to talk it how they walk it. Miss Joette. Tank is very sensitive and emotional. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly, Miss Joette. So, in my opinion, he disrespected both of them brothers, and both of them brothers got him the way he needed to be. They pulled that man up off the street. Tank was sleeping on the curb. They said, this boy got something. He God gifted. We could do something with him. Real talk. If we want for Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny, Tank be doing time somewhere. I'm gonna just keep it real. Tank will be doing time somewhere if we want for Calvin and Kenny. Don Derek them, what's good? Cool, not Zab. Yeah, Miss Joey. I'm just keeping it real. Sean Longway, yeah, Roach definitely made Tank better yep, it's made Tank better. It's raps, real talk. Crunch time. Tank's life story is a movie script. They're gonna do a movie about him. He gonna have a fire 30 for 30. I know that. That Tank Davis 30 for 30 gonna be lit. Somebody in the chat was saying that the other day. Y'all was right. Real talk. Sean Longway. Tank woke now. That's why he want money. 75 mil a fight. So he can show the true skills. Yeah, he know because like the Jake Paul thing, he thought he was about to cash out on one fight. And it's like, God got a plan for us, right? And Tank did boxing a service by calling Jake Paul out on his bullshit. So the fact that he did that, Tank earned my respect. Because somebody had to do it. Most people would have just taken the 60 million and followed the script. The man showed integrity. He stood up for boxing. I gotta give him his respect. Real talk. So that part right there, that's like a movie ending right there. You know what I'm saying? You down and out. You look bad your last fight. Here comes a dude wants you to fight an exhibition. He got a $60 million check and a script, but your integrity is like, nah, I can't do it. I can't do it. That right there is a fire ending to a movie script. Sean Longway. Boom, boom. Oh, Farrell Kush. I would much rather pay for a Bud Light story. That's another good one. Boxing movies do well because the story of a fighter coming up is always a good story. The story of a fighter coming up is always a good story. Black women wouldn't like the Bud movie though, because at the end, he cashes out the sister for a snow bunny. Black women will be disgusted. Black women will be disgusted. Because at the end of the movie, he cashed out the sister and got a snow bunny. Sean Longway, Bud only beat a car crash, Spence, and a shot Canelo. Wow. I ain't dissing Bud like that. Bud, my nigga. I ain't dissing Bud like that. Bud is that dude, man. He was ducked. He was heavily ducked. Real talk. It was a lot of Bama's ducking Terrence Crawford back when he was in his prime. Boom. Where we at with it? Crunch time. Has someone tell me who has mob ties that Jay Prince knew? Where T.O. lived. What you think about that? I ain't touching it. I ain't touching it. Because I actually know Jay Prince Peoples. I know Jay Prince Peoples. Let's see here. Hannibal. Y'all believe Tank more than Tank believe in himself. Y'all believe in Tank more than Tank believe in himself. Maybe so. There's a lot of people that believe in that young man. A lot of people, Don Derek them. The story of Bud is the story of the snake with talent. Oh, hilarious. Oh, Terrence Crawford got some haters, don't he? That Terrence Crawford, that dude, bro. I ain't hating on Bud. Fuck all that. I ain't hating on Bud. Boom, boom. Why can't what's good? Still ain't seen the Shields movie. It's a dope. Yo, the Clarissa Shields movie is heat. I get that joint 3.5 stars. 3.5 stars out of 4. I love that movie. Boom. Power lifted. Spence a fighter, not a boxer. He did a lot. He did a lot in fighting. Had Spence followed the game plan that Al Heyman and Floyd Mayweather had for them, PBC would still be going strong right now. Sean Longway, closest thing to Floyd is Tank as pay-per-view. And Tank ain't selling pay-per-views like Floyd did, though. Tank ain't selling pay-per-views like Floyd did. Floyd was a different animal. Floyd was a different animal, bruh. Pharaoh Kush. I forgot the name of that movie. I'll shout it out. I'll shout it out on the next one. Sean Longway, Shields versus Remy Ma. In the ring, I got Clarissa. On the streets, I got Remy. Hannibal, Clarissa, Bud, Haney, and Shakur are the most hated. Tank is the most hated, bro. Hannibal, Tank is the most hated. I'm gonna keep it 100 on that. Tank is the most hated. Shakur coming up right behind him. Shakur, I say Tank and Shakur are the most hated. Clifton Dennis, Tank is hard to read. Facts. Crunch time. Only reason why people don't like Haney is because he sued, and they don't like Bill. They don't like Billy the Snowman either. Clifton Dennis. I'm waiting for Tank to give a fight and a big name or two for 50 mil each. I think Turkey can make that happen. Clifton Dennis. Devin, I would say Bill is more hated than Devin. Bill is more hated than Devin. Hannibal. Devin definitely more hated than Tank. You think so? Because I think Tank got that kind of Floyd love to hate thing going for him. People love to hate Tank. Nat Williams, T.O.'s dad, and Bill Haney have the same plug. About to come on over and mess with you. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. Crunch time. Nah, I think Tank is the most hated. Yeah, Tank is really hated right now. Like they say all types of stuff about Tank, bro. Don Derek and Scooter, stop bringing up Turkey into things. He ain't needed. Don Derek them like Turkey putting out the bags, bruh. Turkey putting out the bags and making the big fights happen. You got to give him his respect on that. Got to. Clifton Dennis. Devin is the only person who can get cheated by PEDs and and outweigh and treat it like he's the bad guy. I mean, like I'm gonna give y'all that, but I'm gonna say trace amounts. It don't add it for me, and he only beat him with one punch. And Devin didn't come in there with the proper game plan. Devin could have won that fight. Devin Devin lost that fight more than the trace amounts of Osterine. He had a horrible game plan, and that's what cost him that fight. Power lifted. Why you think Errol and Frank left Derrick James? Uh, I'll break it down to you. Power lifted. Derrick James left them because Earl Spence did not want to follow the game plan that Al Heyman and Floyd Mayweather had laid out for him. That game plan was fight Keith Thurman, then fight Canelo Alvarez in Cowboy Stadium, 80,000 tickets sold, over 1 million pay-per-view buys bought at $100 a pop, right? But nah, this nigga had to fight Terrence Crawford. Messed it all up. That crippled the PBC. So they basically told Errol Spence, you wanted to fight this man so bad and you didn't win. Guess what? What you got up front is all you gonna get. That's all you gonna get. We ain't got nothing else. And so Errol Spence couldn't pay Derrick James, and Derrick James sued him. That's what happened. Allegedly, supposedly, in my opinion, what it looked like to me. Boom, boom. Hannibal. Spence went against the grain. Something Tank not doing. Facts. Tank is listening to Al. He is not gonna cross Al like Errol Spence did. Boom, where we at with it? Sean Longway, Derrick James, a shitty trainer. I think low key. No end game adjustments. I mean, like, he did great with Spence and the Charlos. And keep it real, Frank Martin. He did great by them. Juice in my cup. PBC definitely knew Errol couldn't beat Bud. Floyd tried to stop that fight from the beginning to the point where Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence had to put the fight on themselves. Errol Spence went in his purse and gave Terrence Crawford the money he was asking for. You know what I'm saying? He said, okay, if you need to, this is what you want, here, take this, bam. And he gave him a couple of $1 million to make him say, okay, I'll take the fight. So Errol Spence bet on himself and lost. Crunch time. Ryan calls essentials Devin gear. Hilarious. Yeah, everybody saw when my man my man AB was roasting Devin Haney about his gear. Hilarious. Tell him Hannibal. Spence gave the fans the fight they was looking for. So yeah, I'm not gonna turn on him now, but we know why the PBC said F him. Cause they had a plan to make hundreds of millions of dollars. Life is good. If D James has Norman Jr. sparring 20 plus rounds uh, with light heavyweights, that kid's in trouble. I think Derrick James is gonna get the best out of Brian Norman Jr., bro. Sean Longway, how much did Errol Spence make from selling his soul to Bud? Oh, that's hilarious. Nah, he ain't sell his soul to Bud, bro. He bet on himself. Errol Spence actually did the most gangster thing he could have done in that situation. But he lost big time. That's why it was a gamble and he lost. So we got to live with the consequences of our choices. But as a man, I respect everything Errol Spence did because he went out like a G. Real talk, Hannibal. Spence was chasing greatness and came up short. Yeah, crunch time. They gotta leave Errol alone, man. Errol Spence, that nigga. I don't care. He lost the fight, so what? He lost to the better fighter. Hannibal Spence can still come back. I don't want him to come back though, bro, but he is. Yeah, real talk, Hannibal Spence a G. Spence a real G, bro. Errol Spence getting nothing but respect this way. Pharaoh Kush. What he do but die in the ring? He should have ran. Errol Spence don't fight like that. Errol Spence can't fight backwards. He can't run. And you look at Errol Spence fighting style, he can't run. That's not how he fight. Crunch time. Anyone who survives a car crash like that, yep, and get in the ring afterwards and fights Bud gets all the respect. Real talk. And demanded to fight Bud. He made the PBC